So Simon talked a lot about how Storm gets to unleash her powers unlike we've ever seen before.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about what that means for you, how you prepared? Are you excited to see it on the film?
Yeah, for me, I was really excited when I read through the script when I first got it because Storm is kicking ass. She is kicking all the booty. And what was really great about that is I wanted to make sure that okay, so in the comics and in the cartoons, she calls upon the wind, she calls upon the rain. We don't got time for the words, baby, so we got to do it in like a quick second. So everything had to have its own movement. Every time it was a new summoning of a different power, I wanted her to be physically showing you something completely different. I also wanted to give you evolution from when we first saw her learning how to fly to 10 years later. Huge part of the X-Men knows exactly what she's doing, Storm. I mean, there was a lot of work that went into just how she even carried herself. And for me, I wanted to give that evolution so that when you finally see Hallie playing it, you're going like, if you're going chronological order, when you finally see Hallie playing it, you know how we got there. And that was my goal for this. And that was something that I talked extensively with Simon about. And he was really great to be like, whatever you want, let me know and I will find a way to highlight it. And that was really beautiful, and you don't usually get that, especially being, you know, one of the few minorities in an all-white cast. Like, sometimes the camera doesn't find you, and he really found me in moments that I really appreciated.
And the women are really stepping up.
And we are. Women are kicking ass and taking names and also fighting each other, which is sad. It happens. But also, you know, it's really cool to kind of see all the girls ganging up and really kind of fighting for each other.
There's a new side to Beast and a break apart of the X-Men in this movie because of what happens to Raven. Hank believes that Charles's motives and way of working aren't always correct, and he kind of takes that as a sign that he needs to break apart and go about redemption, revenge, all those sorts of things in a different way.
Talk about X-Men. For you coming back as Nightcrawler, has the costuming and makeup changed for you from film to film?
You know, a little bit. I wanted to be respectful with what I had control of, or with all the things that I was, you know, requesting when it came to my comfort being in the costume.
Because it's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the first one I had the prosthetic hands, feet, on the face, eye contacts, teeth, and I was actually puppeteering my own tail.
Wow.
But on the next one, just in respect of already pulling that off through a whole movie, I did request if I could have the tail gone and the eye contacts gone, as I was going through my certain ailments at that point where I just couldn't pull that off. But they were always so kind to adjust for me and my comfort. So yeah, man.
And how does it feel to step into the classic X-Men costume?
So badass. I mean, they're so simplistic but so powerful at the same time, which is something the tone of our movie, I feel, is reflecting. It's not so much about the flashiness, it's about what's going on internally beneath that, the relationships, the emotions, and the internal crisis that we're all dealing with.
Now, who are we going to see Nightcrawler maybe interacting more in this film that we haven't before?
To tell the truth, like, and I say this with honor, that Nightcrawler and a lot of the men in the movie are kind of just supporting that lead woman, which is a very beautiful thing. And we do have those little moments when Nightcrawler gets to reveal a certain arc that would lead and connect with Alan Cummings' portrayal, which was a more vicious, demonic Nightcrawler, which is spurred by the frustration of simply so much death going on in front of him, and the frustration of not being able to save certain people. So yeah, we get to see that, but at the same time, in a humble way, he's just supporting, you know?